Fuyson, what's the word? You high, and I'm coming back again. What's up? Y'all thought it was quitting. I lied. That was a publicity stunt. Oh well. Baddies Carribean, part one, reunion. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased because y'all know I'm unbiased now. So let's get straight into it. You already know I got my notes right here. All right. So first, all right, the girls, they came in, they all look gorgeous. Meeple, she never dressed up. She still ain't dressed up. At least her face was beat. Okay, she looked good with her face beat. Bianca pulling up with the ski mask, like, it just took me out. Like, I don't know, that's so New York coded. Like, that's so, like, NYC. Like, that took me out. Period. The first scene we get is Natalie talking to Bobby, if I'm not mistaken. And, she mentions about how the girls they got butterflies in their stomach, and how, Bobby has said Diamond's not, she finds Tasiki, she's not scared. And Natalie insinuates that Diamond is scared. We know Diamond has never been scared or nothing, and she never ducked no face, she never do nothing. Diamond never gave scary, all right? Then we fast forward to the scene with Big Kiva, Nunu, Callie, and Gretch, and I kind of tickled a little bit because Big Kiva, she's sitting there. I find it very comical. She's sitting there. She got all this energy saying this. She got to run that. She got to stand, all this energy. But we know for a fact Big Kiva did not fight at all. So it's just a little comical because it's like, girl, where all that energy from? All them TikTok lives and all this and that saying you're going to do this and do that. And when it's business is time to get had, you're not standing on it, my heart. Zeus is definitely listening to the fans and us when we be seeing like all that backstage stuff. Dead that shit. You feel me? Dub it. Because 15 minutes in, we was already on stage. 50-minute reunion. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it used to be like, what, 30 minutes in behind stage talking shit, and then 15 minutes in on stage. Like, it really don't give. When Mariah had came out, Santana did make a face, so it did give, a little animosity. Bianca and Mariah fight. All right, Bianca split Mariah's eyes so bad. It's so crazy because Mariah was on the net and saying, was telling me that, when we was talking or whatever, was saying that she used a weapon. And everybody was saying she used a weapon. We seen it. Was there no weapons had? She hit you so hard, she split your eye open, my heart. And it's okay. It is what it is. And my thing is like, Mariah, girl, why are you get like, you keep saying, you snuck me. You was just arguing with the girl across the stage and you get closer to walk, and you walking up on Sapphire. I'm surprised. Better be lucky Sapphire didn't deck you in your shit either, Mariah, because it's like, girl, what you walking up on me for? And then you so concerned about that, you never paying attention. Girl, you're never paying attention. Like, please. And then your eye was split, then you came back, and then you said you did your big one, but a big one was not had, though. Like, no shade. The Bianca and Mariah fights be so sloppy, and that fight at the reunion that they fought was so sloppy. However, it was because they just both be like, you know what I'm saying? But I give it to Bianca because she slit her eye. I love that Natalie took accountability and apologized for, being funny by saying Biggie lost the rollie, even though we was all saying that. You feel me? We all was saying that she lost the rollie, but yeah. And I see why they was mad at Santana. Okay? I see why, because he clocked Biggie. When he was talking to Jayla, he said she didn't want to keep fighting Jayla, but she keep wanting to insert herself in other people's stuff and being messy. Clocked her. I see why Biggie said what, she said she didn't like Santana. He clocked her. Biggie did not want to keep fighting with Jayla, but she was so quick to go be messy and, Bianca, all these questions. And even with the fight with Nunu and the replacements they had when they was fighting Diamond, coming in, she was so quick to do that. I'm not knocking her for it, but Santana's right. She was quick to do that, but she didn't want to keep going round for round with Jayla. And then even when Biggie and Jayla going back and forth, like, Biggie kept saying, Jayla, okay, we already talked about this. I said I was going to still say what I said with Teddy and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, Jayla, I'm looking at Jayla a little bit sideways because it's like, Biggie, that's all she was saying. She just kept saying, we already talked about this. So if we already talked about this, I understand it. We have to be on, it's given on camera talk too, but if we already talked about this several times, you're not going to keep getting two more of that energy from me. I don't know what was up, but the audience was mad dry, mad dead as fuck. Like, you could tell, we already knew, but like, those were they hand selected the audience. Like, they didn't really have no fans like BGC where you paid to, do what to do. Like, the BGC audience was loud and lit, interactive. That crowd was not loud, wasn't lit, wasn't really interactive like that. It was just like, half the times I forgot there was an audience there today. Looked up until when Tommy walked up, you feel me? And they pinned it to Bobby. Like, I forgot the audience was even there. Like, they was so goddamn quiet. Like, And then I went to this part right here because Scotty, she clocked Santana real bad when Santana had told her to go sit down, go sit back at her seat or whatever. She was like, who in your ear told you to do that? Clocked her. Because as we know, Santana had that earpiece in, taking cues from production. So while the girls are saying Santana was being messy this, messy that, he was saying what production was telling him to say, for the most part. So y'all mad at Santana when y'all really should be mad at production. Of course y'all not mad at production. Y'all gotta blame somebody. The girls always gotta blame somebody. So they gonna blame Santana or whatever. But at the end of the day, he was clocking y'all. So I was mad. What I didn't like about Santana, low-key, just this little comment he had made, is when Bianca was saying how Mariah had, fucked her baby father or whatever. And Santana was like, damn, everybody on here fucking each other's baby father. And remember in the preview for the reunion, Santana did ask Anna if she slept with Nunu baby father. You feel me? So it's kind of like, okay, you already made a statement before, pretty much like everybody doing it. So I'm just a little confused because you saying everybody doing it like it's a fact, and then when you ask Anna, we see she said no. And you talking something, what's she so mad for? Okay, then if you don't know that's a fact, then don't come up here saying that Anna's fucking on Nunu's baby father when that's not really true. My girl Tommy already showed up, cupping her hand, ready, lit. You feel me? Like, that's just so crazy to me. Tommy gives Natalie a hug, they squash it, and of course, like before, Natalie was in there popping it, talking about she gotta apologize, so we gonna run it. I didn't hear no apology come out of Tommy. None of that. Natalie, you came with open arms. And nothing wrong with that, Natalie. There's nothing wrong. But it's just so funny because all that stuff behind the scenes, you didn't even stand on business, for real, Natalie. She gave you a hug, so I understand you don't know what the vibe is, so you match energies, but if you really don't know what the vibe is, don't be coming in behind the scenes, popping it, saying she gotta do this, she gotta do that. And then when it's time to do it, you don't do it. However, I'm happy they made up because they was a funny duo on Baddies West, and when they was out partying with each other, it was fun. I love the duo. Meatball and Tinka, it gave Ty again and again and again. Even Slim and Meatball gave Ty that first round. Gave Ty, what Fly Night say? I ain't doing no wrestling. Y'all grabbing each other. Y'all playing tug of war. And with the little exchange that Jayla and Meatball did have, I would probably give that to Jayla. Because she was like, blah, blah, blah. Meatball was like, head down. Jayla was like, blah, blah, stick, boom, backed up. Did a little 1-2. So I wouldn't know if that's really a fight. But, hey, they came to blows. So I would really give that to Jayla as well. Y'all be trying to say Jayla's a heavy hitter. I've never said Jayla's not really a heavy hitter, but you can't include Jayla as a heavy hitter without including E.T., in my opinion. But that's it, y'all. That's my unbiased review. Like I said, I'm back being unbiased. Y'all coming with y'all thing, y'all opinions, period. And we're going to get to next week. All right? Hey! What's up?